Some moments don't announce themselves. They arrive quietly, yet leave a lasting ripple. That was the case when Courtney Thorne-Smith appeared in a way few anticipated. There was no build-up, no dramatic reveal, just a subtle shift that instantly altered the atmosphere around her. People noticed, not because they were told to, but because something felt different. And difference, especially when it comes from someone long associated with familiarity, has a way of commanding attention. For much of her career, Courtney occupied a rare space in Hollywood. She was visible without being overwhelming, admired without being sensationalized. Audiences grew up watching her portray characters defined by warmth, steadiness, and emotional realism. She didn't rely on extremes. Her appeal lived in restraint, relatability, and a sense of grounded calm that contrasted sharply with the chaos often surrounding fame. Over time, that consistency became her signature. People thought they understood her brand, her boundaries, and her comfort zone, which is exactly why this moment resonated so strongly. When Courtney stepped into the spotlight that day, it wasn't loud, but it was unmistakable. Her appearance challenged the long-standing assumptions attached to her name. The outfit itself was bold, yes, but not reckless. It was deliberate, polished, and carried with it a sense of purpose. What truly shifted the energy, however, was not fabric or silhouette. It was her composure. She moved with ease, unbothered by the attention she was drawing, fully present in her own skin. That confidence reframed everything. What could have been dismissed as a surprise became something far more compelling, a statement of self-possession. The reaction was immediate, not explosive, but intense. People paused, observed, tried to reconcile the image in front of them with the one they had stored away for years. That moment of recalibration revealed something important, not about Courtney alone, but about how tightly we hold on to our perceptions of others. We build narratives around public figures, often without realizing how restrictive those narratives can be. When someone steps outside of them, the discomfort we feel says less about the person changing and more about our resistance to change itself. As images circulated online, the discussion widened. Admirers praised her confidence and applauded her for embracing a more expressive version of herself. Others questioned the motivation, as though evolution must always be justified. But beneath the commentary was a shared sense of intrigue. This wasn't scandal-driven attention, it was curiosity sparked by contradiction. Courtney hadn't abandoned who she was, she had expanded it, and that nuance mattered. What makes this moment especially powerful is that it didn't feel performative. There was no sense of desperation or reinvention for relevance. Courtney Thorne-Smith had nothing to prove. Her career was already secure, her legacy intact. That's what lent the moment credibility. It felt personal rather than strategic, like a choice made for herself, not for headlines. In a culture quick to assume intention, that distinction is important. There's also something deeply relatable in this shift. Many people reach a stage in life where they feel the urge to step beyond expectations. Whether those expectations come from others or from versions of themselves they've outgrown. Watching someone do that calmly, without explanation or apology, can feel unexpectedly affirming. Courtney didn't announce a transformation. She simply allowed herself to be seen differently. That quiet courage resonates because it mirrors a desire many people carry, but hesitate to act on. The moment also challenged subtle societal rules, particularly around age, identity, and visibility. Women, especially those in the public eye, are often boxed into narrow definitions of how they should present themselves over time. Courtney's choice gently disrupted that script. It suggested that confidence doesn't diminish with age, It deepens. That self-expression isn't something to age out of, but something to grow into. Ultimately, this wasn't about fashion. It was about agency, about choosing presence over predictability. Courtney Thorne-Smith reminded people that identity isn't fixed, and authenticity doesn't require permission. She didn't ask for approval, nor did she demand attention. She simply showed up fully, and that was enough to stop the room. That's why the moment lingered. Not because it shocked, but because it invited reflection. And moments that make us reconsider what we think we know tend to stay with us long after the noise fades.